ਐਨਡੀਪੀ ਆਗੂ ਜਗਮੀਤ ਸਿੰਘ ਨੇ 22 ਨਵੰਬਰ ਨੂੰ ਸੰਸਦ ਵਾਪਸੀ ਤੋਂ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਪ੍ਰਧਾਨ ਮੰਤਰੀ ਜਸਟਿਨ ਟਰੂਡੋ ਨਾਲ ਗੱਲਬਾਤ ਤੋਂ ਬਾਅਦ ਇੱਕ ਵਰਚੁਅਲ ਪ੍ਰੈਸ ਕਾਨਫਰੰਸ ਕੀਤੀ। ਐਨਡੀਪੀ ਨੇਤਾ ਨੇ ਨਵੇਂ ਸੈਸ਼ਨ ਲਈ ਆਪਣੀਆਂ ਕੁਝ ਤਰਹੀਜ਼ਾਂ ਬਾਰੇ ਵਿਚਾਰ ਵਟਾਂਦਰਾ ਕੀਤਾ, ਜਿਸ ਵਿੱਚ ਸਵਦੇਸ਼ੀ ਮੇਲ ਮਿਲਾਪ, ਚੱਲ ਰਹੀ ਕੋਵਿਡ-19 ਮਹਾਮਾਰੀ ਦੇ ਦੌਰਾਨ ਕੈਨੇਡੀਅਨਸ ਦੇ ਸਮਰਥਨ ਅਤੇ ਕੈਨੇਡਾ ਵਿੱਚ ਵੱਧ ਰਹੀ ਮਹਿੰਗਾਈ ਬਾਰੇ ਚਿੰਤਾਵਾਂ ਸ਼ਾਮਿਲ ਨੇ।
I had a call with the Prime Minister and I outlined some of our priorities in the short term. These priorities would indicate to us a willingness on the part of Justin Trudeau and the Liberals to work together. And so I outlined some of the things that I want to see that would show a willingness to work together. First and foremost, I outlined how important it is for New Democrats that the support that people need continue. And that's the CRB, that has to continue. The financial supports that people need have to continue. We know that people are going through a difficult time right now. There are a lot of worries and uncertainty. Alberta and Saskatchewan are being right now hit the hardest right now at this point than at any point in the 18 months of this pandemic. So they're feeling the brunt of the pandemic now. And that means we need to make sure that there's help for people. We also outlined how important it is for us to see immediate supports for frontline healthcare workers who are burnt out, who are struggling right now, who are in untenable work conditions because of staff shortages. So we want to see an immediate injection of supports to help out provinces, people that are needing care, and those frontline healthcare workers. I also outlined that for New Democrats, there's no question we need to see the Liberal government and Justin Trudeau stop taking Indigenous kids to court. There is no reason to be appealing this decision, and we've long called on the government to stop fighting kids in court, work out a settlement, negotiate with the community, with First Nations, but fighting them in court is the wrong thing to do. We also outlined, for me, another priority for us and our team is to see immediate supports for Iqaluit in Nunavut, where we know that the community is going through a water crisis and they need supports. We also talked about, I outlined the importance of seeing a response to the inflation. People right now are having a hard time, and it's getting harder because the cost of groceries is going up, the cost of housing is going up, and we need to see some steps to address the rising cost of living and the inflation. And finally, I outlined for New Democrats, it is very important for us to see some action, real action on the climate crisis. Things are getting worse and worse, and Canada is not doing its part. Justin Trudeau has failed on a number of these really key points to reduce emissions, to end fossil fuel subsidies, and to lay out a clear plan with investments to ensure that workers have a bright future. We want to see those commitments, particularly with COP coming up. This is an opportunity for us to see some real action on the climate crisis. Action on these things would indicate to New Democrats a willingness to work together, and we would respond in kind.